15 minutes or so of our conversation about the Northern Cape, State of the Province address, and some of the initiatives that the Premier and her executive are putting into play, given the circumstances and the challenging times that not just the province but the country is facing at the moment. And you have an opportunity at Morning Live SABC to put your questions through, as well as the audience that we have here in Kimberley. And we'll go straight through to, in fact, let's ask you, Premier. You've had two positions in particular that have been open for quite some time, and this poor man here has been sitting with two portfolios as a result. Cabinet reshuffle, when can we get the news?
By the end of February, the positions will be filled.
Okay. And
it would be filled.
so the positions will be filled? Will there be a reshuffle as well?
Possibly, who knows?
You know. So before the 29th of February, why has it taken so long, Premier?
It didn't take long. It was just that we had certain processes that we need to finalize. And now that we are in a new year and we are going into the new financial year, it become crucial that we must fill the positions. Okay. But in any case, one of the reasons was that it was nearing the end of the year. We had an acting MEC at education. It was during the exam time and so on. We did not really want to disrupt once again the whole process. And that is one of the reasons why we said we would do the reshuffling in January. But then we also took into account that we are going to have a Lekgotla where we are going to look into our own progress and so on. And after that, it will be clear where we are going. One thing that I can maybe just tell you is that we will definitely bring in 2 women.
Okay,
in the
very
positions.
exciting. You heard it first on this program. And I hope, MEC Jack, that you've been given 2 pays.
No, Peter.
So the other portfolio is MEC Health. And my big question for you is, we saw marches in the Eastern Cape, Donosa, marches in the Free State, Donosa. Nurses are concerned about the health system and working conditions. Is this something that you're seeing in the Northern Cape?
Not necessarily some things that we see that are negative, but it's what we are doing currently. We are having a close engagement and cooperation between us as government as well as the administration and the unions. We're talking to NEA, we're talking to Dinosa, we're talking to all the unions that are operating in, and we are starting to say what is the best solution going forward. Also, the whole question of us meeting certain standards, because as you've heard, some of the nurses complaining in Free State, for example, talking about their working conditions, which are affecting them negatively. We are trying to stick to the norms and standards that are there. We are trying to ensure that we're doing what is supposed to be doing in terms of providing protective gear to all of them and ensuring that the conditions are acceptable.
So you're
conditions.
preempting.
So we are, in actual fact, anticipating some of these things, and then we provide solutions now in order for our situations not to degenerate.
All right, okay, we're wrapping up things. So I'm going to ask my next speakers to very quickly ask your questions, 20 seconds each at the most, and as you sort of wrap up, if you could take those answers into cognizance. So Ray Takudi, if you could stand up and ask your question very briefly, 20 seconds at the most.
Thank you, Peter. Honorable Premier and the MECs, what are the plans in taking the business community in confidence to improve the economy of the province, and what are the particular levers to pull for this purpose?
Okay, thank you very much. Lebogang Lebenya, table 16. Very briefly, thanks.
Thank you, Honorable Premier. Honorable Premier, as you quite correctly said, yes, and quoted Nelson Mandela on the importance of language. The incremental introduction of African languages into schools, are we on board? Are all resources on board? Do we have teachers? Because when we visited some of the schools, they said that the department was going short of providing resources.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, Mr. Lubenya. Tebe, table 7.
No, thank you, Peter. Thank you, honorable members of parliament. One would like to know, because we believe that the Mzansi Golden Economy, it's a living document. But unfortunately, the implementation of that document in the province is a challenge, because it will really need financial injection for it to be alive as a document. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mzansi Golden, okay. And then Thabo Sipuma, you're the last one today. If you could be very brief as well. I like your first point, if you could go with that one. Okay, we'll get a microphone to you.
Thank you, Peter. For me, it's looking at the ICT opportunity. We've got SKA in the province. What are we doing to leverage that opportunity? Because I see that's a new economy that could be exploited here in the Northern Province. But to also talk about the broadband rollout and to raise our hand as private sector that we are here to partner with government. So know that you do have partners that are keen to come and partner with you to develop this province.
Everyone wants to help, Premier. Everyone wants to jump in. Okay, so as you say your last bits, just sum up and also address some of those questions. So you've got about 35, 40 seconds each, so it's very quick. Please, let me start with you, Premier.
Thank you very much. I just want to say thank you very much to all of those that are really having the goodwill, that they want to support us, and we are really trying very hard to make sure that, especially in terms of the ICT, especially in terms of our broadband rollout, we are going to have our pilot site. It is ready. We are already advanced in terms of that. There is a broadband steering committee already in GTG. USASA rolled out the broadband so that the schools and clinics should be connected. So I think we really just want to express our gratitude and appreciation, and we are sure that we are going to get far with those that are so willing to assist us.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to respond as soon as we've gone off air, because we've run out of time, unfortunately. But mine is just to say thank you very much indeed to Premier for the State of the Province address and unpacking it for us today. Thank you so much for your time, and we wait with bated breath to find out who those two women are that are going to be. So if you're a guy, I'm afraid you're just going to have to watch it on TV. But thank you so much. Premier Sylvia Lucas, MEC Mac Jack, thank you very much indeed, and MEC Norman Shushu, thank you so much for your time and sharing your thoughts with us. And from all of us here in Kimberley, you must visit this part of the world. Amazing, amazing. Black hole, square kilometer array, everything, they've got it. So come down here and visit. But from us, have a great time, everybody. Enjoy your weekend, take care, and let's hope Orlando Pirates win someday soon.